Let's talk a little bit about Pakistan. You want to be Prime Minister one day.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're paying attention to what's happening. What do you think of what's happening on the streets and near Parliament right now, just in the past few days? You know, Imran Khan and his supporters have been marching towards the Capitol. When we're taping this interview, there were people cutting down barbed wire around the red zone, around the Parliament. What's your opinion on what's happening in Pakistan today?
So I have always supported democracy, and I still support democracy in Pakistan, and I think we should have strong democratic government in Pakistan. And I know that Imran Khan is doing protests for fair elections, as he says that there was a kind of like fraud in the elections, but I think this is not the right time to do this campaign, and I think this government should be led to complete its timing of 5 years. And because Nawaz Sharif, he has some really big goals and some really good projects, and I think that we should support democracy in our country, because we hardly see complete democratic governments. So I support democracy, and I think that our campaigns and protests should also be peaceful, not violent protests that can lead to the killing of hundreds of people. I do not support any kind of violent protest, so I'm hopeful that nothing bad will happen. I'm hopeful.
So where do you see, you famously have said in your book that your country was born at midnight through the partition with India, but where is Pakistan now? Is it at the dawn? Is it at 3 a.m.? Is it at high noon? I mean, where do you see it in the country's evolution?
Well, we have been for like since our independence, we have been there for 68 years, and our country, when we look at the passion and the enthusiasm of the youth and the people of Pakistan, it gives us hope, because people of Pakistan wants to be a progress and a developed country, and people want to have a democratic government, and they want to give top priority to education and to good health system. So I'm hopeful that that when the youth continue the struggle, when people continue their struggle and continue their contribution to society, I think Pakistan would have a bright future. But we do need some changes. I think we need to have strong judicial system, strong government, strong democracy, and strong media.